It's episode 2 of the Early Bird, and this week from McMaster's cross country team, we have Alex Drover here to tell us about his forays into the medical sciences. And don't forget that the Early Bird is brought to you by our friends at Fortino's Main West. We know all students love a discount, especially on groceries. And for one of the best deals in town, head over to Fortino's Main West every Tuesday with your student card to receive a little discount. All right, Alex Drover, welcome into the Early Bird. How are you doing today?
Hey, Duncan. Thanks for having me. I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm excellent. Thank you for asking. So let's jump right into it. We're here to talk about you heading off to medical school. You're foregoing a couple of years at the end of your McMaster career here to head off to the prairies to study the medical sciences. Tell me what kind of went into that decision.
Yeah, so it was a hard decision for sure. I mean, McMaster was such a great place for me, and I had so many good things there. Leaving was not an easy decision. There are so many factors at play. I mean, I had such a great situation there, great coaches, great teammates, my friends, that coming out here was a big unknown. But at the same time, coming out here to start medical training is a huge opportunity for me, career-wise. And so it was something that was very difficult, almost impossible to pass up on.
Mm-hmm. And maybe I should take a step back for people who don't know. You are an excellent cross-country track and field runner with McMaster's team. Have you kept up your running during this pandemic, or are you going to continue doing it while you're in Calgary? What's the situation on your running career?
Yeah, great question. Thank you for the praise.
Of course. Yeah, well deserved.
Yeah, so to answer your question, yes, I've been keeping up the running. Thankfully, COVID hit a lot of sports really hard, but running was not hit as hard. So in regards to coming out here in Calgary, yeah, I do plan on continuing training, continuing competing. I'm not at a stage in my training. I haven't been training very long, so I'm not really ready to give it up.
Right. And were your teammates supportive of this decision? I'm sure they were sad to see you go. But what was the conversations like with your teammates leading up to deciding to go to Calgary?
Yeah. It was hard to make the decision a lot, or primarily because of having to leave those guys. That's my family in Hamilton, and it wasn't an easy conversation to have with them, letting them know that I was leaving. But thankfully, I know that I have their full support all the way, because they know that it's something that I want to do for myself, and yeah, they support the decision 100%. It's hard to leave them behind again, but yeah, I don't think I'll lose any friends there. We're gonna keep in touch for sure.
Mm-hmm. And as you look back on your now completed McMaster athletic career, what do you think are some of the highlights for you? What will you remember most as you move on?
There are a lot of good moments there. It seemed to come so quickly and go by so quickly almost. But yeah, some of the highlights would definitely be those national cross country races where our team was making our way onto the podium.
Mm-hmm.
That's always a good time. And from a track perspective, there are a few races that stand out in my mind. One of them is my most recent track national championships in Edmonton last year. It stands out partly because I was fourth and so close to the podium, but didn't make it.
Right.
But nonetheless, it was a good effort, and I was proud of that one for sure. And then the other things I'm going to miss are the trips to the States, going to Boston, going to Chicago, racing with the team there. Those are a ton of fun.
Yeah, right on. Well, thank you, Alex, for coming and talking with us. You wore the maroon well. We hope to see you around town soon enough. And next time you're back, I need a Jenga rematch from you. So come back around town soon, and we hope to see you.
Anytime.
That's it for us this week on the Early Bird. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check back later for more of this great content, and follow us at McMaster Sports on Instagram for more of the best Marauders content. And thank you again to our friends at Fortino's Main West for sponsoring this episode. Be sure to head there every Tuesday with your student card for a little discount. Thanks again for watching.